Boeing's Starliner faced issues with a helium leak and overheating thrusters during its docking approach with the International Space Station, ISS, on June 5, 2024. This led to the astronauts taking manual control of the spacecraft, exposing concerns about its reliability and risk of return. NASA confirmed that the Starliner is available if needed in case of an emergency, and Boeing has demonstrated its backup, manual flight control options, redundancy, multiple thrusters, and 10 times more helium than necessary. However, the Starliner program has faced questions about hardware and program management. Boeing claims it can resolve the thruster issue through ground tests and manual flight options, while implying that Aerojet Rocketdyne, the thruster subcontractor, is to blame for not meeting Starliner requirements. NASA also suggested that Starliner could return autonomously, but the current software does not allow for autonomous undocking from the ISS. The ongoing concerns about unknown factors, such as the helium leak and Boeing's accusations against Rocketdyne, highlight a potential lack of controls and oversight in Boeing's management of the Starliner program. NASA must decide whether to proceed with the crewed return or remain cautious. Astronaut Gus Grissom, who was killed on the Apollo 1 pad fire, believed that the risk of human spaceflight was worth the risk of life. NASA, in its early stages with the Artemis program, is concerned about losing public support and potentially canceling future plans. However, NASA has options to avoid risking the return of Wilmore and Williams. The Starliner crew is safely aboard the International Space Station, and SpaceX and Grumman are currently available for resupply missions. NASA is exploring both the SpaceX Crew Dragon and the Roscosmos Soyuz as viable return options for the astronauts. NASA can make safety paramount and not risk its future plans by taking the time to decide on Starliner, which could potentially save the Starliner program. Boeing's confidence in Starliner's return is not unfounded, but the risk of known and unknown issues has made NASA cautious. If Starliner does not return safely, it will most likely end the program, leaving NASA without a backup spacecraft and options on the ISS. Boeing and NASA have a vested interest in ensuring the safe return of the crew, which would allow NASA to proceed with the Artemis program.